Hello. I am I'm streaming a different game today. Yeah, I haven't been streaming a lot of games recently. That's because I'm waiting for the right people to you know, get their whatever into the game or something, but you'll see them at some point. The person I plan to have on my Wind Waker streams isn't really feeling well, at least emotionally, I mean. At least I feel like. But who knows? Maybe they'll feel better after when I ask them or something. I'm not usually the type to ask. But anyways, look at the title of the stream. That sounds familiar, doesn't it? Now let us see what this game could possibly be. Whoops. Ta-da! You see, the April Fool's joke is that I was luring you into thinking of his granddad, but it's actually the original game. The Flintstones, The Rescue of Dino and Hoppy, for the NES. It's actually pretty good for a licensed game, all things considered. How loud is this? Not loud enough. Or maybe too loud, I don't know. Maybe too loud. There we go. But anyways, this game, it was made by Taito. They made like a quadrilogy of Flintstones games. But this one's the most iconic because of the, you know, meme. Kinda surprised they didn't like re-release the Taito Flintstones games as a collection. Also, do you know how there's like TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Sonic Mania and that? I think they should do that with the Taito Flintstones, but I think the time might have already passed, ironically. The Flintstones were living in peace with Gazoo, who came from outer space. Then one day, with bright lights appeared a sinister-looking time machine, which landed in front of the Flintstones family. I don't feel like doing impressions. Dr. Butler obtained prehistoric pets for the Orbit City Zoo. In the time machine, he then took Dino and Hoppy away. Yeah, it's pronounced Dino instead of Dino. At the same time, the man blasted Gazoo's time machine into pieces and sent them all away to various places so that Fred and his company would not be able to follow him. Now Fred has to collect all the scattered parts of the time machine and rebuild it to rescue Dino and Hoppy from the future. Okay. Okay, everything seems good. Oh yeah, there's a ledge mechanic. Forgot about that. Too bad there isn't like a run button. Erk. I like doing that. I wonder if I can, like, get through it. Through the game. I got another energy. No wait. Okay, it does say energy. I was wondering if energy and power were... I was thinking maybe that's energy was what power was called. Ow, by the way. I guess that's not an enemy, is it? I really don't like when old NES games have that little thing. It couldn't be viewed on the TV, so there was no reason to complain, but it kind of just feels jarring playing it on something else. My heart's filled. My heart's, fulfilled. It's dream. Ow. My heart. How was I supposed to get it back up there? Guess I should probably... Ow. So it is an enemy. Aw. But I can't kill it. I just know that the sounds of my controllers are picking up, ow, through the mic. I really wish it didn't. I really wish I could do something about it without having my mic be all terrible and whatever. Burger. I don't really have much to say about this game. Other than, it's a fun time if you want to have a fun time. Ow. Hey, yes. Aren't there supposed to be, like, weapons? That's why I hit those barrels. There's like Castlevania weapons you can use. Erk. There. Aw. Those are like the dark birds from Mario Wonder. That was close. Close call. There it is. There's the weapon. I can use it to take on the boss. Oh. Oh. Nice. TM. Trademark. You know how when games based on pre-existing media have like a reference to like... They have like a reference to the show at some point? You'll have a hard time. Oh. Aw. Aw. Dang it. Oh, I got 2. Aw. Now the enemy has 2. There we go. I think I was supposed to press B as I'm throwing it. Oh, cool. I got my score up. Aww. Yes! But I guess it's not over yet. Yes. Okay, 2 seconds on the clock. I could stall. I'll give you what I promised. What did I get? What was I promised? Was it extra health? Oh. I'm gonna go to this section and then I'll go to the forest. What is that? What is that, thing that gives you the extra health anyway? Kinda looks like a sea anemone, but I'm not sure if that's what that's actually supposed to be. What do you want, Fred? Oh yeah, I forgot. That was also a mechanic. The Great Gazoo can summon kangaroos. Ow. Meh. I guess the axe is alright. I don't need anything else at the moment. See? That was a weird, voice crack thing. Ooh, slingshot. And Bart Simpson, who the hell are you, man? I'm Fred Flintstone, who the hell are you? I know that the Flintstones did, like, cigarette commercials and stuff. It also used to be a show aimed at adults instead of kids. I don't think the 2 kids in the show even existed yet. Pebbles and Bam Bam. Kinda feels weird to think about. It's kinda like how... It's kind of like how Pokemon didn't always have Gardevoir or Lucario. Aww. Okay. I'm safe. Ow. Didn't know you could hit him from behind. There's this one indie game that I really want to play. It revolved around rhythm and stuff. Apparently, people don't really think it's very good, though. But it is getting a sequel. Ow. At some point. No straight roads. Though, without giving spoilers, I'm not sure if the story would, like, jive with people or anything. At least on the surface. The game had voice acting, and it was a 3D platformer. I thought it was fun. I guess to the people that grew up playing that kind of stuff, though, it was nothing special. I was probably just that Victorian kid who watched Tung Tung Sahur or something. And I had a stroke. Oh man. Brr. I probably should have used my slingshot. When you knock something down, it kind of sounds like when you spin a wheel in the first Freedom Planet game. That's probably just a coincidence. Aww. I won't give up just yet. Okay. Oh. I accidentally asked for the kangaroo. Oops. There. Oh. Kind of a bit hard now. I don't have the slingshot. Oh, never mind. Probably shouldn't have done that. These games are good, I swear. The one on the Super NES is, like, very good from what I heard. This one just suffers from the old first game syndrome. But there's a nice vibe to it. Nah. Also, the Mario Galaxy movie came out today. I heard it didn't review too well. I'm very stupid. I have an axe. Why didn't I use it? This stream is gonna be a bit on the shorter side, so, if anyone's here, just be, wary of that. That was like a 360 no-scope. What would a scope in the... Shouldn't guns in the Flintstones universe be like birds or something? I'm kind of imagining a sniper rifle that's an egret or something. If you don't know, an egret is like a long bird. Running away. Like a coward. I like being able to hang off of ledges in games. I tried shooting that guy, but I ran out of ammo, and I feel like getting too close would put me at a disadvantage. That's basically video game stuff. The long-range people have an advantage against the close-range people. Or is it the other way around? Why didn't that hit him the first time? Oh, so that's how I get up there. I didn't need, the Roo at all. 360 rock scope. I'm not very good at making jokes. Especially not, Flintstones jokes, but... I hope that was good. Enough. At least I tried. I have my gold star. In games where you need to get timing right, if you play them perfectly legally, they don't have good timing. The inputs are all wonky. I really like that sound for when he swings his bat from a club. Cave club. Now I can get here safe. Ugh! How was I supposed to know that they fell? Oh. Grr. I got a 1-up. I kind of hate having to skip that egg, but I need to, otherwise I'll die. I have to skip the egg or I die. That's also a rule in gaming, except in Pokemon. Ugh. In Pokemon, skipping the egg will kill you because the egg Pokemon is a strong one, like Togepi or Riolu. Or Larvesta, I guess, but that doesn't evolve until level 59, right? Listen, I try my best to not make my stream sound like small talk, but what am I supposed to do? As you saw with me and Sumi, I kind of do better when I'm able to bounce off of people. I think I'm kind of discovering my my tuber lore or whatever. That I should embrace the whole joke character aspect. But also kind of have to be formed around tragedy, maybe? I don't know. Fred, I missed you so much! I wonder if Dino and Hoppy are safe. Maybe. That guy's in my way and won't let me pass. I'm sure he works for Dr. Butler. And that's some part of the time machine. Take my stone axe. I'm sure it helps. Beware, Fred. Was that what she sounded like? And I'm extremely low on ammo. Oh, but I can do this. No. No. Ugh. Yeah, I know. I like how old NES games make creative ways of only having 3 color palettes. Where they have to make the 4th color transparent, so they use the transparent thing. I mean, they make the black appear like it's transparent. Or, they make it seem like it's transparent when it's actually just black color. Guess I gotta reserve my ammo as much as I can. Wait, it respawned. I forgot this game has very tiny respawn points. Maybe maybe so you can get more ammo. I wonder if I'll ever be able to make it to the next level. Kinda feels impossible. But maybe I'm just not trying hard enough. Aw. Maybe I was supposed to time going up? You know, like this. Whoops. Couldn't really show a demonstration, but you probably get what I mean. If you don't, that's fine. Nobody does. Also, sorry if the stream started later than usual. The copy was just buried under a lot of dust. see, when you live on an island, things get cluttered and you don't know where is where. What is where? You also kind of forget to speak. But at least the people around here are friendly than those on continents. I do have one friend that I met at a con last year, actually. March was the anniversary of when we first met at the con. I wonder if she wouldn't mind being on Twitch, like voicing or whatever. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. She's super nice, though. I'm kinda glad she's in my life. And I hope... And that con is coming again in April, so I hope to... do it again. And make some more friends, is what I mean. We don't have a lot in common, but... we do, share, like, some little... quirks, I guess. Aesthetics. A little bit, at least. Phew. I think I'm starting to remember the layout of the levels. And I'm saving up coin energy. Coinergy. Bird. They're like the dark birds from Mario Wonder. I wonder if Taito should sue. Taito has the patent for birds that dart into the ground. So it's illegal to use it in any other game. There. Yeah, Wilma. A wife bad. Like I said, that was the Flintstones' original premise. And it became the inspiration for the Simpsons and Family Guy. That specific iteration of the Flintstones, not the one with the theme song. Man. There we go. Does he need to move like that? Whoa, I have Wilma in my party. It's like Tifa. And now I'm gonna meet Barret. No wait, you met Barret first, I forgot. I forgot. Eh. I thought maybe that was a cliff, but I don't think so. Maybe I was supposed to wait. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have, maybe I should have seen that coming since it doesn't have a curvature like that. Why do I keep doing that? Okay, let's try that again. Has Taito ever made any JRPGs? I know they made Space Invaders. That's like their most iconic work. There's also Rainbow whatever and the New Zealand story. Ugh, finally. The staircase is a dinosaur. I think it might just be tiles and stuff, though. Not an enemy. I don't think it blinks either. Leap of faith. Ow. Aww. Caveman instinct. It's been a long time no see, Red. Get out of the log. Going up to the stream and you'll find a big man from Splatoon 3. I tried but couldn't beat him. You must be tired now. Try to hit back the coconuts he drops. Don't miss! Okay. Yeah, I don't do the best impressions out there. Oh god. Meh. I think I'm not supposed to, like... How do I look down? I don't think I can look up either. Good thing this little baby was here to help me out. Oh, that's the Yabba Dabba Doo he does in the kid intro. Yeah, with the Flintstones, just imagine one day, Family Guy is suddenly on Cartoon Network. And now it's, like, child-friendly. They don't do cigarette commercials or anything like that anymore. I really hope that is in the pit. Why did I even... I think I should use the kangaroo. Ow. No. Maybe today wasn't the best day to stream, but I need to, like, you know... At least 2 streams a day is healthier than 3 streams a day. And I'll get to affiliate when I get to affiliate. That's my big dream. Sort of. Well, it's part of my big dream, actually. I want to be able to make some extra dough, so my family won't have to worry. Like Ochako Yororaka. That was her dream. That's why she became a hero. For the bread. The more I think about it, she kind of has more in common with Nami than I realize. Minus the backstory. I don't think Hira's mom got shot or anything. Oh. Sorry, force of habit. Long day. I like the phrase, "I couldn't beat him," coming from a pseudo slice-of-life show like The Flintstones. No. I think I was supposed to stand there. These buttons sure are loud. I wonder when Windows will support the Switch 2 Pro controller. That feels much better than this Xbox controller. I only bought it because it was the same brand as Windows, and my thought process was, if it was made by Microsoft, I guess that means it works better than other controllers. But it's probably much more fragile. Fragile. Yabba dabba doo. Yabbert doobert. Oh. I need to remember what are and aren't ledges. Ledge guard. This game could use some yellow paint. But they couldn't do that on the NES. Maybe they could do it on the Famicom Disk System, though, since that has, like, a bunch of space. At least I think it does. Order. Plant. I didn't time that right. I did say before timing on completely legal hardware is wonky, right? Well, yeah, I was bringing up a thing how, games based on shows have, like, a thing. This kind of... I said that because it makes me wonder if stuff like the plant are based on an episode of the Flintstones. You know, like how a lot of SpongeBob games have Rock Bottom and the Hook Carnival as levels? Yabbert Dabbert. I meant Yabbert Doobert. That was very close. I might have to look up a guide to figure this out. Or not. I did it! I really hope there's a checkpoint here. Maybe there's a checkpoint here. Goodies. I got everything I need. A Bigfoot. That doesn't look like a manta ray. Didn't Barney say use the coconuts against him or something like that? Ow. I feel like I'm not gonna survive, but I think it's just best to try. Kinda hard to use the coconuts against him. What's it throwing at me anyway? Fleas? Are those bugs from the coconut? I got this. I got it before. Multiple times-ish, I guess. This is just a 90s game they made for Blockbuster without a save feature. I wonder if the Japanese version of this game had a save feature. Because a lot of games have that. Like Dynamite Headdy. Also, apparently the reason why most licensed games on like the GBA and stuff had a password system instead of a save system was it was cheaper to make the cartridges with. But it kind of feels like a password system would be more complex than the save system. Like code that takes you to exactly where you need to be. How is that simpler than just... If I end up dying this time, I'm gonna make me some lunch because I'm starting to get hungry. Force a habit. Try to hit back the coconut he drops. Yabba-dabba-doo. This is so hard. Maybe I wasn't holding on to it long enough. Okay, I guess this is time for my lunch break. I'll, be back soon. Like, the back soon from Winnie the Pooh. That's what my screen is supposed to be a reference to. Neat bit of trivia. How long was my break? Oh well. But I have pizza now. Has anyone heard of California Pizza Kitchen? They're pretty good-ish, I think. From what I remember. Okay. You know, there's this trend of, like, high cortisol. Apparently, cortisol means stress, like a stress hormone or something. So, I still don't entirely get it, but it's kind of reminds me of the... I don't know, it kind of feels like one of those things people will get sick of, like Riz. Something you know the Splatoon 4 idols will say. I made this joke with a friend once that, there's a non-zero chance of the Splatoon 4 idols saying Triple T. Unless if, that's copyrighted. I don't think I have enough lore on my characters just yet to do an April Fool's with another character. There is another character to the lore. Not like to the real life lore, the VTuber lore. Also, I mentioned this before, but if I ever get a VTuber model, I really want it to be like a DS or 3DS I really want it to be like a general DS style or a Pokemon 3DS style. I really like how the models in Pokemon Sun and Moon look. If only people didn't think they were ugly and decided to smooth them out and remove the lines. I like the lines. Should I just say screw it and use the kangaroo? But now I can't get that. Oh well, I just gotta hit the coconuts back. Well, he's making a face of pain, so... Or is that just the face he makes when he jumps? Okay, kind of hard to tell. One game I wanted to play was Live Alive. I mentioned this now because cavemen, I guess. That's one of the chapters in the games. And it's the one I always do first. Well, whenever I play it, at least. I wanted to play the original. I'm not sure if the remake... How was the remake? I never... I know people really love the HD 2D style, but... Could you imagine a world where the Mario RPG remake was HD 2D? Like, they make pre-rendered models, and they pre-render the models, and... they're in H... and... you know... they make them more detailed. Oh! I guess I was hitting him the whole time. Head bag. Alright, now for the ice area. Gotta jump. I guess I'm gonna have a hard time. I like that the pelican is the basket. That's cute. Oh. Oh. Yes. We're tied. Oh. Or maybe not. Or maybe. Aw. Okay, the tie counts as a loss. Like Control Alt Delete. I have very high cortisol right now. That was close. Very high cortisol right now. Why couldn't I kill him the first time? Maybe I'm supposed to go on top? Why did I face the other direction? Respawn. Hang on a moment, I think I, let me just... I can't. Ugh. I'm not sure why, but how do I do that? I just wonder, how do I do that? Oh. There we go. Back to normal. Or maybe I can do something. Eh. I'll just leave it at that. And hope it works. Urgh. Oh. That's, Betty. I like her white outline. A mammoth in my way. You got it. Whoa, that's like Super Mario Land. And Dry Bones. All the way back here. The ice physics in this game are so slippery. I don't think I can knock those bullets back. And just damage boosting. Huh. When did I get my health restored? My fault. I was greedy. I let the greed consume me. Man, playing this kind of makes me want to do a marathon of Taito Flintstones games. Mm-hmm. Wonder why she didn't give me a weapon or anything. Ugh! Okay, there was a checkpoint. No. Accidentally did that color palette swap thing again. This looks kind of better, honestly. It was when it got to Wii Virtual Console or whatever that I wanted to redo the thing, set it back to default. Force of habit, sorry. Sorry, I'm just checking some stuff. I guess I'm supposed to? Aww. I keep forgetting the ledge grab is a crucial mechanic to this game. I guess I didn't have to do a ledge grab. Oh. It's like Bomb Kirby, where it hits the whole area. Oh no. I've heard horror stories about this. I think I know what I gotta do there. I gotta hold A. Oh. I guess fly was only for if I beat the man at the basketball. Ow. Yeah, I'll continue. Aw, the coin disappeared. Upton disappeared into thin air. Aw. I was really like the Spider-Man, you can't trick me anymore, but then... I guess I forgot to go up the ledge. There was some tactic involved, I think. Oh, no. No tactic. No tactic needed. Oh. I can't hold A forever. Aww. And I'm back here. I don't think it's too far back, though, is it? I know how to do this. Oh. Maybe not. Oh well. At least I'm getting the hang of the level. That makes me happy. Huh, I didn't even need to do the ledge thing this time. What's the point of that? Oh, we... I really hate games that don't program how long you can hold the jump button for. Come on... There we go! Ugh. I got full health. But now, this mammoth is in the way. And I don't think I can hit those back at him. I thought I could damage boost. What am I supposed to do there besides chuck items? Is there something I'm supposed to do? Betty didn't give me advice for that. Did she? Fred, you're just gonna have to cheese this one. Sorry, I can't help you. I'm gonna go to the guy for a rematch. Urgh. When was the first time basketball was invented? I kind of feel like it was invented in like the 80s or something, but probably not. Probably earlier than that. But it kind of feels like a new thing to me. I don't know why. You know, like toilets. Yes. I got the bird. I meant the pterosaur. Pterosaurs aren't dinosaurs or birds. See, look, I have fly now. I have the Vermilion City badge, and now I can fly. No. Okay, let's see if she has something to say about the mammoth. A mammoth in my way. Couldn't reach the important ones. Yeah, she doesn't give me anything. Okay. Hold A. Hold A. Half an A press. I gotta watch for spinning rocks this time. Oh, so that's how I do it. I press A as I'm falling, and I guess pray that I hang on to the ledge. I'm a skilled gamer. I guess it probably helps that I saw a playthrough of this beforehand a few times before. Alright, you... I want to say you oversized elephants, but I'm pretty sure mammoths are smaller than elephants. Were, I mean. I'm gonna go back for the egg bomb to see if I can get it. No. Aww. Guess maybe I should have used jump. Bleh. I wonder who everyone's favorite Hanna-Barbera character is. I don't think I really have a favorite. The Hanna-Barbera characters are cool. And I'm not saying that because I'm in a snow level. How am I supposed to hit it? Damage boosting thread is the only way I know how to do it. Or I guess maybe not get an egg. And instead... Or save up my coins. Ah, the coin disappeared again. I think you're gonna have to let him kill you, Fred. Damn. What if I could change your mind, Mammoth? That's the checkpoint, at least. I wanted to grab the axe. I grabbed the egg again. Ice physics in most games are not very fun. Has Sonic ever had ice physics? I don't remember. I know there were ice levels, but I'm not sure if there were ice physics. Oh, come on. Give me a moment. Finally get something to chat, but it's a bot. I really need to start making videos soon. Heard that gets more out there. Oh, I eat that. That was Blah. Blah. I kind of want to stop, but at the same time... I have the entire party with me. That wasn't part of my sentence, I was just, noting something. Oh no. Brr. Peace. Yes. This guy seems easier than the last, or either that or I'm getting really lucky with the inputs. Kinda like this song. Rock skip. What is this called anyway? Rock skipple? Rock ball? Basket rock? Yeah, if you look closely, it's actually supposed to be a rock and not like a volleyball or anything. Meh. I could swim now with the Fuchsia City badge. Oh. Why is Dracula's castle here? That's actually the name of the level, by the way. It's called Dracula's Castle. Whenever I hear this theme, I can't stop thinking about the Scatman Civa Gunner version. It kind of feels off without it. I wonder if any of the Civa Gunner fans have ever tried this game in like its purest form or whatever. They're kind of missing out, I guess. They're missing out on a series of games, like I said before. This game kind of suffers from the old first Gabe syndrome. I'm starting to think I should probably just fly. Well... I really wanted to stream the Starfy games, but I'm kind of worried that... Oh, I just had to do that. Since somebody already translated the first game, but the second and third games don't have, like, actual translation patches, somebody on YouTube translated them, but they just edited text in English. It's a pretty good translation, though. Uh-oh, a spooky, scary skeleton. Are you a prop or an enemy? Okay, seems like a background element. Oh, never mind. I knew there was... I remembered there being like a little fake out thing. Oh. What is this even supposed to do? Oh. But how do I get there in time? Maybe if I... Never mind. That only works on ice. On ice physics. Ice World. Oh no. I figured that was a door for something, but I didn't enter it because I wanted to see what the rest of the level... I wanted to see if I could get a secret. Fly. I think that'll do it for today. Yeah, consider this my April Fool's stream, kind of. I might as well go raid somebody. Raid settings aren't... bleh. But, it's alright. For those of you watching, I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you're watching this as a VOD, I hope you enjoyed it, and as per usual, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. See ya. Thank you, Rain SRX, for the GG. See ya. Consider giving a follow, too.